Peace and blessings to all my brothers and sisters out there in the world. What is good, loved ones? It is your brother Jehoshaphat, and we right back at topic for today. I want to go ahead and just rush into topics because I don't want to get sidetracked up over here. And the topics for today, it was written yesterday, and I don't even know. I didn't even go over it or anything. Okay, we gotta go through that one. It's just a little bit, family. It's just a little bit. It's not a lot. It's just a little conversation for this. It's Wednesday, right? This Wednesday day. Oh man, peace and blessings to all my brothers and sisters who came to that 9 o'clock prayer hour to chill with your boy and magnify our Father in spirit. It is a beautiful thing to be a part of this, family. I'm telling you. Come get yourself some praise. Come be in a symbol with your brothers and sisters. Come magnify your Father. What was I asking God about last night? Okay, y'all know I pray on the behalf of our people. Man, I be praying that our people grow a heart for each other and start loving each other and start building each other up instead of hating each other all the damn time. I be getting sick of it, family. But don't let nobody kid you. You and your difference, it does make a change, even though you know the deceiver want to come and try to snatch it up and steal it. You already know that. But don't stop, brothers and sisters. Show your love. It's a beautiful thing to express something in the cold world that this world really don't know. The deceiver, he has desensitized this world and has fooled a lot of different people on a lot of different stuff. I mean, just like this one. Like this one. This one came to my mind right here, family. What is this one? This one. Let's go over this one. Just because you don't believe in the Father doesn't mean you won't suffer. Okay, let me stop. Okay, you don't have to believe in God. It's free will, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's all free will, sister. Do you hear me, brother? God don't care if you serve him or not. He already gave you the best gift he can give anybody. He gave you life. He did his part. Now, where you decide to spend your eternity, that is on you. What is it? What was said? Just because you don't believe in the Father doesn't mean you ain't gonna suffer. He's still gonna make you suffer. You don't have to believe in him. We have free will. But just by you, because I tell you like this, family, God looks at people who don't serve him. He takes that disrespectful. It's like you walk into your grandparents' house and you don't even speak. You know what I'm saying? That's how God is looking at you, like, you disrespectful little bastard. That's what he's looking at you like. And you don't even give a damn. You know what I'm saying? You don't even give a damn. So let's keep going. Just because you don't believe in God does not mean you won't have to answer to him in the things you have done. Okay, family, you don't believe in God. You got every right to believe whatever you want to believe. But family, just because you don't believe in God doesn't mean he's not going to pay you back for all the things that you do. See, me, I believe in the Father, so I'm going to act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I love him, I worship him, I praise him, and I fear him all at the same time. But by you not believing in God, you put these curses on yourself because there's certain things that we got to do that you're not doing. And it doesn't matter if you believe him or not. You still going to have all this stuff happen to you just because you don't believe. So you could say you're unlacking to have faith and build up this relationship. You condemn your own self to a harder life, plus all these things that you're supposed to be doing that you're not doing, since you think you know it. You think you know it all, and you think that the people, I told you at the previous of this, the devil is the great deceiver. He deceives everybody. You don't think he manipulated and fool people in this world not to believe in God? Look at your world and look at your surrounding and look at everything that's being said and everything that is taught to you, and look at all the negativity and hatred that is thrown on God. And if it just look like this, if God didn't exist, why do people hate him so much? You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't exist, it shouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have all that hatred for something that don't exist. Does that make any sense? If God doesn't exist, then why do people worship the devil? Go today on the internet and just put in 666 and see how many people are devoted to the devil because they know he exists and they want to serve their Father. I can't be mad at him. You're going to have to serve somebody. You're going to have to fear somebody. And if you don't have the covering of either or, you're going to be in bad shape. Okay, where did I left out? To answer to him and the things you have done. You still gonna pay. You still gonna pay. He's still gonna make you suffer. He's still gonna make you go through every single thing. So you don't have to believe. You still gonna be thrown in the fire. He's still gonna get all up in your ass, and ain't nothing you can do about it. I'm not even gonna apologize. He gonna get all up in your ass, and he gonna do it with a smile, because I'm pretty sure I wrote on this piece of paper that he loves bringing judgment on everybody. He reigns on the good. He reigns on the evil. He reigns on the rich. He reigns on the poor. He reigns on the smart. He reigns on the dumb. He reigns on the strong and the weak. It doesn't matter who you are. He gonna make your ass pay. He is. Play with him what you want. You know what I'm saying? I hope you think about some of the things that I'm saying right now, because I hope it seep down in you either you hate that I'm saying it, or you like that I'm saying it. But I'm doing my part. You can't say I'm not. So it doesn't matter if you believe or not. He is still going to judge you. That's one of his favorite things to do. So by you living your life and only pleasing yourself, you get your reward. You do. I hope you live fat. I hope you have a lot of fun while you're in this life. I hope you having everything that you have. You should do everything, every single thing you want to do. Since you don't believe in God, you should do that. I'm telling you, family, because where you going, you gonna wish that you took more pleasure in this life. Take pleasure in your evil. Take pleasure in your sin. And they be like, damn, what kind of person is this? I'm just being real with you, family. Where you going? There is no return. And there's no word. Okay, if there's no words in two different ways, just peep me real quick. There is no words that a man can come up to express his full love to the Father. There's no words that a man can ever come up to. I tell our Father that all the time. I can sit up here and tell you great and you magnificent, but as I look at the English dictionary, there's no word in there that could show you how great God is. It's the same things vice versa for hell. There is no words that a human being could come up with to express how they feel about that place, if they have ever been down there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, family. I don't know. I can't show you. I can't tell you how horrible that place is in words. I couldn't even show you a visual picture of how horrible it is. But you're gonna experience that, and you have been warned. I don't even feel sorry for you anymore, because a lot of y'all is too damn old not to believing in God. A lot of y'all God has been damn good to y'all, and you won't even acknowledge him. All that goodness that he brought, all the times that he shined, just know one day he's gonna snatch all his favors up from you, and your ass is gonna be dirt broke. You're gonna be skinny as hell, looking like you needed something, and all you have to do is to lean on the Father to keep the things that you have, and he could have blessed. Who is blessing you? Who is giving you all this stuff? You ain't gave him no glory on none of that. So don't expect for you to have it. Them little cars you got, the little nice houses and mansions and all that money, I'm telling you right now, don't expect it to have it for long. You didn't even use it to glorify his kingdom with it. So be happy while you still got it, because it won't last long. Y'all hear me say this all the time. Everybody has a season, and God loves to break people. He does. You know what I'm saying? He loves to just break people all the way down. You sitting up there on your high horse, you no different than Paul headed to Damascus. He loved killing people. Paul loved killing women, and he loved killing women, and he loved killing men who followed God. Throw them in prison, but did all kind of horrible stuff to them and their families. You're no different. You're no different. You sitting on your high horse thinking that you know every damn thing, and watch when the Father comes and knock your ass down off that high horse, and you're gonna wish that you had took the time to get to learn him, to know him. The reason why your ass stays sick all the time is because you don't believe in God. The reason why you curse so much and all this bad stuff and all these people talking about you is because your enemies are soon to devour you. You have no protection. We're born with enemies in this world, with natural enemies. So just know all your enemies that surround you, that you think about all the time, that you try to be all buddy with, and you try to keep the wolves at bay, one day they're going to attack, and they're going to take you and they're going to eat your ass alive. Believe me. Where's your protection? You don't have none. Okay, you pleasure yourself and you get your reward. Have fun. Better have all the fun you want. Death is a promise. If you believe in God or not, it does not matter, because everybody dies. So who do you trust in? So let me stop right there real quick. Now, death is promised. Death is promised to anybody. I don't care who you are. Everybody knows that. And y'all, if y'all done listen to some of my shows, I done said it time and time again. I'm gonna say it to you again now. Everybody knows that death is promised. You know what I'm saying? God is promising to take you to a place to where you ain't gotta have no more suffering no more. Let's just say I'm wrong. Let's just say I'm wrong, for instance. I can't even say that I am. You know what I'm saying? I can't even say that I am, because if you are a child of God, you see God moving in your life. You see a gang of different stuff that God does. But it falls back to people do not like to acknowledge the goodness that God has blessed them with. Now, death is promised to anybody. It doesn't matter who you are, what color you are, how old you are, how much money you got, how healthy you are. It doesn't matter. It's a promise. So you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be pushing up daisies. You gonna be in the ground. You gonna be dead. This body, this flesh gotta die. And you know that. So why not take a chance on surrendering yourself to the Lord so he could promise you everlasting life? So to me, people who don't believe in God, they dumb. They're acting very foolish, because death is promised to everybody, and it's gonna come to anybody. Every day that go by is a blessing, because you don't know when he's gonna call you. But these people so stupid, they wouldn't even believe in God, even though they know that they gonna die anyway. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna die anyway. Life after death. Some people don't believe. They don't believe in the great beyond of his how can I say it? His mastering of his glory, of his power, of his strength. So I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? You were given a chance and you didn't even want to take it, and you was gonna die anyway. So how stupid do you look? I could tell you like that. I don't want to see you burning in hell. I don't. They can say what they want to. It's only one God. It's only one God that's listening. Okay, to bow down to the Father. Okay, he promised a second death, so you don't have to believe or not. These who choose to live will have to see the place of torment. So it doesn't matter if you believe in God or not. You still have a promise of hellfire. Fear ye the Lord of hosts, who sits in the high place, the Most High. So when people ask me, and why do I believe in God? I tell them it's a win-win situation, because I know everybody dies. What do you have to lose if death is a promise? You don't have nothing to lose. I also tell people that God makes himself known in your life by his actions. Then I ask them, you don't see what God has been doing in your life? If you don't acknowledge him, he won't acknowledge you. So look at that, family. Look at that, family. It's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, I'm winning up over here. You know what I'm saying? I know the Father. I got my faith. I believe in the Lord. I believe in the Master and all of his glory and all of that. So I don't have nothing to lose. And I have so many different promises to look forward to. But people who don't believe, they got this chance each and every day that's ticking by. You know what I'm saying? You got this chance now. Don't be foolish. Don't be foolish with your everlasting soul. Now this is just my thoughts on what I think. Like, is it the city? Is it the country? I don't know. This is just my thoughts on what I think. I think to be free in this life, you have to live your life different than what every other person is doing. Doing good and things that are good. We should take pleasure in our lives and look at our friends and our family. They only care about things that make them happy, and when it's gone, they are looking for another rush. Some people take a pleasure in always looking. I would rather be clean on the inside than to be dirty on the outside. Some people get so wrapped up in entertainers, and look at these people. They look at them like they God. Some people live their whole lives through the next person, cause the only way to get something bad to say, this brings them pleasure. Some people turn to drugs and alcohol to try and numb the pain, but is not living. That's not living for your dead, and for they are dead inside. Some people travel the whole world, but yet they are still lost. Some people think that the more stuff that they have, the better off that they will be. When all in all, they have become a slave to objects and items. Some people try their best to look and act a way they are not. They are ashamed just to be themselves. Some people don't care what they think, but their lives are in the hands of other people that they wish they were. Some people, the only way they can feel love is if someone said so. Some people shop. It is like a prison. They never leave, but somehow they think they are happy. Some people think that having sex with someone is equal to love. Some people will drag a hole for themselves and jump into it. Some people think with money they will be happy and all their problems will be solved, but they still the same person, money or not. Me, I said for years that the simplest things in life are free, and they should bring you so much happiness. It should not cost a dime, but to be free is to be happy. Only God can set you free for yourself, cause the flesh wants and will never be satisfied. So I ask you here today, are these things making you a slave? Because I'm not a slave to things that I want. So look at these people, family. You seen all them different type of people. I mean, those are real people. Some people live their lives through other people, still ain't happy. Some people think that money gonna bring them happiness. Don't bring them no happiness. They still a messed up person. Some people think that sex is equal to love. Just because you have sex doesn't mean that you love that person. Some people, they live their lives only wanting stuff. You know what I'm saying? They live their life for the, like me, I'm a spare the moment type person. I just do stuff spare the moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't plan every single thing that I do. It'd be a waste. I could not live my life like that. When I get up in the morning, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. That's too much programming for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm spare the moment. But all these people that I went through, it's a damn shame. Some of them, family, they look at these stars and these entertainers like they God. Man, I used to really look like, when I was younger, when I used to look up to them like, man, these are the most prominent. No, they not. They regular people. They got regular problems. You see them all on the TMZ. You see them all on their court dates. They just regular people. Why people are so infatuated with these people to where they will put them over a level in God and even themselves and think that these people are better off than them? It's a damn shame, family. It's a damn shame. Some people, they be killing themselves and walking around like zombies with all these drugs and alcohol. That brings them pleasure. That they feel like they're alive. That's the only way that they can feel like they live. So I sit back and I look at all these different people and the things that they do and how they act and how they carry themselves. And I don't want to be like none of these people at all. And the things that they do. What the other one did. Some people dig a hole and they jump right in it, family. I mean that. They dig that hole, then they jumped in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do all of that, family. I'm trying to live a peaceful, good life. And as long as I keep God in my life, he has promised me all those things, as long as I can follow his commandments. And that's so easy because you know what good and evil is. You can't lie. You can lie to people. You can lie to people all you want. You can even lie to your damn self. But when it's all said and done, you still know what good and evil is. And that's the only thing he asking of us, is to be righteous people and to serve him and to worship him and to magnify us. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. But here we go with people. They so lazy. They think that things of this world will really satisfy them and bring them peace inside of their soul. It's a damn shame, family. I said it before, you ain't got nothing to lose to turn into the Father. Now, what is this one? Okay. I wish I lived in a world to where it was you earn what you keep. A little hard work never hurts somebody. If this was the real life, people would starve or die of malnourishment. So many different people are scared to get the hard hand dirty and play in the mud. But in this life, there's not a lot of things that can really bring you pleasure. You just don't need I'm sorry, I don't know what I was trying to say, but I just jumped right here. Nowadays people act like they can't live without it, and they die if they don't get it or go through or be a part of it, things in this life. That is the same like to me. People love their programming. I long for a simpler life. That I say I wish I would live among people to where I earn what I keep. Some people think that they cannot live without a handout, and most of everything comes for free. It comes with a price or dependence. Owns others to do what you can do for yourself, and that in itself is bondage. So I'm not looking out for no handouts. I'm not scared of no hard work. I take me when I moved out to the country when I was little, I hated it, family. I hated living in the country. Wasn't nobody out there. It wasn't the city life. My next door neighbor, it could have been a half a mile to the next house. It ain't nothing out there. Now look how irony will come and kick you off in your butt. Now, I lived in the country for about 2 years, about a year and a half, somewhere around there. When I was younger, I hated it. I hated it, family. I hated it. It was away from the city. It was away from the people. Look how life changes you. Man, I can't wait to move out to the country now. I can't wait. I can't wait to get out the city. I can't wait to get away from people. I want the ambience of just being out in God's country, and I ain't got to worry about people. I ain't got to worry about nothing of the city life. I hate living in the city. I can't wait to live back in the country. When I lived in the country when I was little, I didn't know what I had, family. You don't know what you got until it's gone. I didn't know what I had, but I'm a grown person now. Man, I long to have the peace of being in the country, away from the dirtiness, away from the bull, away from the garbage, away from outside of the city life. You keep it. You keep your city life. I long for a simpler life. And as I look at life, what really do you need? You know what I'm saying? If you got some acres, God already promised me. He told me he gonna bless the labor of my hand. He said he gonna bless my flocks, my cattle, my chickens. You know what I'm saying? God said he gonna bless whatever I put into the ground so it can grow and be good. So I'm trying to take advantage of that now, family. I didn't see it when I was a kid, but now I'm older, and I'm like, man, God gave me all these promises. I just got to get away from the city so he can multiply everything I have. I'm not trapped up into this technology fancy. I got to have an iPhone 12, 20 iPod. computer on my hand. I don't even need all of that. You know what I'm saying? People was living thousands of years without this junk and all of this stuff. They was living good lives. They was at peace. All these damn computers and all of that. I can't stand computers, family. I just don't know. It's not because it's bad. It's because I don't know how to use them right. You know what I'm saying? If I know how to use them right, then maybe I would like them more. But I think they're against me, family. I really do. I tell you something, they don't want to do it. So I'm not trapped up on that. I gotta have this. I gotta have that. I want to look. I'm not even trapped up on that at all in this life. If I went outside of my house and I didn't see no neighbors for a block, oh, I'd be so happy, family. I ain't gotta hear none of your bullshit. I ain't gotta see you in the morning or nothing. I ain't gotta see all of that. Man, I wish I lived in the country away from the city life. I bet you I wouldn't live out there all by myself though. I'd be watching like night and day. Okay, now on this one right here, I just want to talk about evil. Can I talk about evil with you against? You're facing evil, either you know it or not. You know what I'm saying? For my brothers and sisters who believe in God's word, peace and blessings be unto you in Jesus Christ's name. I blesses everything about you. You need to come get some of this 9 o'clock prayer hour and quit playing with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Come get some of this. Okay, the evil looks at you like a book. It knows all about your shortcomings, all of your weaknesses, all your desires, and all of the things that you like to do. Evil uses your own weaknesses against you. It really does, family. Evil will use your own weakness against you. So where are you weak at? Where is you coming up short? You need, whatever you coming up in your weakness, you need to get that up so it can be stronger. Because evil, what did I write? Evil uses your own weaknesses against you. So you got to think about, what is your weakness? Pull your weakness up so this evil won't be messing with you at your weakness. Mine's is big butts and sisters. I don't want them using that against me. Know yourself and build up your faith so you give evil no room to run or time to use against you. We all are our biggest enemies. Resist the evil. Evil is watching you. Why aren't you watching evil? With dealing with evil, you have to be on call because evil can come at any time. Stay on your toes and be ready. Family, be ready. Be ready. Please be ready. Be on your toes. I be looking for evil really hard. You know what I'm saying? I expect evil to come off of anybody. I just don't expect people to act like normal people when I know that evil exists and it's in the hearts of so many different people. So my best way to combat evil is to stay on guard and already expect everybody to be evil. So when people act like a child of God, I'd be shocked and amazed. I really do. But I'm not expecting them to be God-fearing people. I am not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You can't stay on your toes, family. We fighting down here. It's a fight. Don't give in. Don't be tricked. You know what I'm saying? What I say before that? Your weaknesses, whatever your weaknesses is, he's going to attack that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and pull that back up. Stay on your toes. What I say earlier than that, evil is watching you. Why you not watching evil? Evil knows you like a book. Why you don't know evil like a book? You're going to have to do your study on evil. How has it came at you? How has it manifested itself? What have you been through? Use all that things to throw it right back in the devil's face. Stay on your toes, people. Evil uses what you love against you, so think who do you love? Evil only uses things that work, that bother you or get under your skin, and think about your life and what makes your blood run red hot. So evil know what it is to set you off on your rocker. Just like a woman knows what to say to her man to piss him off and make him snap. Women got that power and that ability and that gift. She know how to say that one thing. It's just one thing she know that he can't stand, but she'll throw that in your face. Evil is the same way. You know what I'm saying? Because it knows you. You know what I'm saying? It knows you. It's been studying you. So evil knows what it is to break you. So you have to build that up, family. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but he's been studying you like a book your whole life. He's only going to use stuff against you that work. So what is the evil using against you that works? I want to know, because you don't have to let him use that same thing against you. Open up your eyes and look at your life. You know what I'm saying? He only uses things that work on you. Everybody is different. What bothers me is not going to bother you. So if it's working, he's going to use that, and he's going to constantly use that, and he's going to ramp it up. You know what I'm saying? So be on the guard. What bothers you? Think about it. Evil sends out evil like a radio station. Are you tuned in? You must learn how to turn the station. I really mean that, family. Evil is evil. Evil be so much, it be sending this evil out like a radio station. That's why people be falling short, because when they be under these attacks, they can't fight against it. Some people, they just acknowledge and they accept it. Whatever was said, whatever was said, whatever the message, because he like a radio station. He played 24/7 a day. So are you tuned into that station? I'm not. As soon as the evil come across me, I'm gonna start rebuking it, because the evil be saying all kind of stuff. I mean, you can only imagine some of the stuff that you've been given, and you accept it for your own. So you accepted that curse. You didn't try to rebuke it. You didn't try to fight it. You didn't even say the devil is a lie. You just accepted it. And some of the thoughts that you entertained, you fed into that. So you know exactly what the Lord say. Don't be entertaining no bad thoughts. He already know that you was going to be attacked, that you was going to be under attack by the evil one. He like a radio station. You're going to have to learn how to tune him off by rebuking that stuff, family. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and just hold on to all of that. He's like a bad radio station that's only going to talk negativity and hatred and be wishing all his hurtful things on you. It's no telling what he has been whispering and telling you in your ear. You need to learn how to rebuke him and cut him off. You don't need to listen to that all day. Don't nobody want to be tortured like that. Okay, the elders taught me this one right here. When you at your weakest point, evil loves to attack. So think about that. When you at your weakest point, just know evil will come to try to attack you. I'm not finna be playing with no evil like that. It's already know I got my game planned up. Devil come at me sideways, that's just giving me more reason to praise the Most High, family. You know what I'm saying? To glorify his name. You know what I'm saying? The Father's name. You know what I'm saying? So they come around me with all of that bull. I'm just gonna tell them how much I love on Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep on saying it until they leave me the hell alone. And they're eventually gonna have to flee, because they don't want to hear that. When you're at your weakest point, evil it loves to attack. Evil hides behind who you say you love to find your weak points. So just by you talking to your friends and your family, the devil is listening. He's listening because he's in some of your family members. You can think what you want to think about them. You can think that they so innocent. You can think that they so holy. You can think they so sanctified. I don't care about that, family. Look what was said. The devil will use to eat your people. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is your people. And you constantly telling the devil what you don't like, what hurts you, what brings you pain. And then you wonder why he got all this ammunition to use at you. So I suggest, don't be telling everybody what really hurts you. Don't tell everybody what's all the way in your heart that hurt you like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't give him no ammunition, because he will use the ones that you love just to come around you to figure out what it is to break you. You know what I'm saying? He can't read our minds, family. We got to let him know. Either he's seeing the action. Oh yeah, he don't like when I do this. He got you. You know what I'm saying? He got you. He found out what it was, so he gonna use that. Okay, he does that. But we unknowingly tell the damn devil what it is to really get under our skin through our loved ones. So I tell you like this, family, to your loved ones out there, you ain't got to be telling them all of that. Especially when some of them do not serve God and they are being used by the devil. Okay. Evil will attack what you love. Evil tries to tear down what you build. Evil will invite itself with a gift, family. Just to get in the door, it'll bring a gift. Get up in your house. Okay, evil knows you. Why you don't know evil? Evil will trap you with your own lust. Evil will present itself as something good when it really is evil. So you better be thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Evil will present itself as something good, but eventually you will find out that that was evil. Okay, evil will trap you up in your own lust. It will. It will trap you up in your own lust. Evil knows you like the back of your, you know, the back of your hand, right? Well, evil knows you the same damn way. You need to be watching on some evil. Evil will invite itself with a gift. It will, family, to try to trick you, to try to come into your life. Evil loves to lie on your name to bring shame on your image. Evil lies on me all the time, family. Evil be saying all kind of, evil been talking smack on me since I was like 5 or 6. Evil really hates me. I mean, really bad. So evil been talking smack on me, trying to defame me and try to bring shame to my image. So you better watch that, because the devil been doing that to me for over 20 years, family. Evil will try to tear you down, but what you build, so you can't even trip on that, because it'll try. But what God builds, can't no man destroy. Evil will attack what you love. What do you love? Better be thinking about that. It better be God, because God can never destroy the devil can never destroy God, never. You know what I'm saying? But what is it that you love? Because he will attack that. So think about that, family. Now I have one more on this list, and excuse me for my writings today. Please excuse me. Peace and blessings be upon you in Jesus Christ's name. For he lives, family. He is your Lord. Let him into your life. You ain't got nothing to lose. Look at all these people sitting over there lying to you, talking about you strange because you believe in God. You ain't got nothing to lose at all but a good, glorious life. You know what I'm saying? And don't act like God. So half of these people, when God is moving and doing stuff to them and blessing them, they don't even give him no acknowledgement. They don't. They accept all this acknowledgement. You see God moving. You see what he did. You seen how he do it. You seen how he saved your ass. You seen that. You can't deny him for that. He saved you. But then when they saved, when God saved them, they didn't even acknowledge. They like, man, some things just happened. I just got lucky. I don't believe in luck. You know what I'm saying? They got that mental state right there. But family, I got to go ahead and get up off of here. Make sure you come get yourself some of these good blessings at this 9 o'clock prayer hour. Act like you know the Father. He lives and he shines through all of us. Peace and blessings to all my brothers and sisters out there in the world. I hope y'all have a good day, good evening, good night. But your brother, I got to get up off of here. Peace and blessings be upon you in the Lord's name. For he lives, family. He lives.